Good morning. Myself Dr. Mrunal Akre, Assistant Professor, Department of Dravya Gun, Global Institute of Ayurveda. In our pharmacological series now we are going to see our next topic, that is dealt with antimicrobial drugs. Now what are antimicrobial drugs? Drugs that are used to kill microorganisms, simply they are known as antimicrobial drugs. Generally these drugs are also named as or termed as chemotherapial drugs, or the treatment which is done uh, for killing a microbes, it is known as chemotherapy. Now drugs in this class are formed to or designed to inhibit or kill infecting microorganisms. The therapy is also called as chemotherapy. Generally, all these drugs which are categorized in this group, they have a microbial toxicity, whether it may be due on any bacterial cell wall or nucleus, or they may have metabolic process also, like folate synthesis or something that will inhibit the cycle of microorganism. Now classification of these antimicrobial drugs. Antimicrobial drugs are classified in various groups, like chemical structure, on the action they are doing, on performance, on the action, how they can be used, different types of. So first classification is chemical structure. In chemical structure, total 18 types of drugs are categorized, like sulfonamides, diaminopyrimidines, quinolones, beta-lactam antibiotics, tetracyclines, nitrobenzene, aminoglycosides, microlide antibiotics, lincosid antibiotics, glucopeptide antibiotics, oxazolidine, polypeptide antibiotics, neutrofuran derivatives, nitronamidazole, then nicotinic acid derivatives, polyene antibiotics, azole derivatives, and other miscellaneous antibiotics. The next classification is done on the basis of mechanism of action. First, that inhibits cell wall synthesis. It has penicillins, cephalosporin, cycloserine, vancomycin, bactericin, etc. Causes leakage for cell membrane. Then inhibit protein synthesis, causes misreading of mRNA code. And then inhibit DNA gyrase, interfere with DNA function, interfere with DNA synthesis like acyclovir and zidovudine, interfere with intermediary metabolism. Next type is that type of organism against which primarily active, that are antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, antiprotozoal, anti-helminthic. Then spectrum of activity, narrow spectrum antibiotics and broad spectrum antibiotics. Type of action, it is next classification, that is primarily bacteriostatic and primarily bactericidal. The antibiotics or antimicrobial drug that kill bacteria are known as bactericidal, and that interfere with the action of bacteria or make the bacteria inactive, they are bacteriostatic antibiotics or antimicrobial drugs. Antibiotics are next classification is from the source they are obtained. First from fungi like penicillin, grisofluin or cephalosporin, from bacteria like polymycin, tyrosine, colistin, and actinomides. From actinomides are aminoglycosides, microlides, tetracycline, and etc. Now when we talk about the antimicrobial drug, sulfonamides. Sulfonamide was the first antimicrobial agent. It has 4 subtypes. Short acting sulfonamides, they act for 4 to 8 hours, sulfazidine. Then intermediate acting sulfonamides, sulfamethoxazole. Long acting sulfonamide like sulfadoxine, sulfamethoxyrazine, and special purpose sulfonamide like sulfectamide, sodium mefenamide. These are special purpose sulfonamide. Mechanism of action of sulfonamides are many bacteria they synthesis folic acid from para-aminobenzoic acid, PABA. These function that this secretion of folic acid is inhibit or being analog of PABA receptor. They inhibit folate synthesis, mostly sulfonamide they inhibit folate synthesis, due to which folic acid is not formed and number of essential metabolite reaction suffers, due to which they due to which a static action is there and bacteria get inactive or microorganism get inactive. Resistance to sulfonamide. Many bacteria are capable to developing resistance to sulfonamide like gonococci, pneumococci, Staphylococcus, meningococci, E. coli, Shigella and some streptopyogens and streptococci viridans and anaerobes bacteria are there which have developed resistant to sulfonamide groups. Now individual drugs, sulfadiazine. Sulfadiazine, it is a prototype of sulfonamide which is rapidly absorbed orally and rapidly excreted to urine. It is a short acting sulfonamide. Its dose is 0.5 gram QID. Sulfamethoxazole, it has slower oral absorption and urinary excretion as compared to sulfadiazine. Its dose is 1 gram BD for 2 days and then 0.5 gram BD. Then sulfadoxine and sulfamethopristine. These are ultra long acting compounds, long acting sulfonamides. They have more than 1 week action and its plasma half-life is 5 to 9 days. Cotrimoxazole. Cotrimoxazole, it has a fixed dose combination of trimethoprim and sulfamethoxazole. It is a combined drug. It has a broad spectrum of antibacterial activity. It is used on Salmonella typhi, Serratia, Kabisella, Enterobacter, Aericena entericoli, Pneumocystis. Then many sulfonamide resistant bacteria like Staphylococci or Streptococci, Pyogens, Shigella, enteropathogenic E. coli and H. influenza, Gonococci and Meningococci can be make static action by cotrimoxazole. It has some adverse effect like nausea, vomiting, stomatitis, headache, rashes and may cause folate deficiency. Market preparation are Septran. It is commonly used and supplied in government dispensaries. Sepmax, Bactrim, Cipline, Oripiprim, Supristol, Fortrim are other trade name. Its uses are done on urinary tract infection, respiratory tract infection, bacterial diarrheas and dysentery, pneumonitis and cancroid typhoid also it is used. Quinolones. These are synthetic antimicrobial having quinolone structure that are primarily active against gram-negative bacteria and never fluorinated compounds are also inhibit gram-positive one. In quinolones, nalidixic acid it is active against gram-negative bacteria, especially coliforms, E. coli, Proteus, Klebsiella, Enterobacter, Shigella and it also it act by inhibiting bacteria DNA gyrase and is bactericidal. It has bactericidal activity. Resistance to nalidixic acid develop rather rapidly. Its dose is 0.5 to 1 gram TDS or QID depending on the severity of infection. Nalidixic acid is primarily used in urinary tract infection, dysentery in children, especially caused by diarrhea or dysentery caused by E. coli, Proteus, Shigella or Salmonella. Now, furoquinolones. Furoquinolones also are the quinolone antimicrobials having more fluorine substitutions. Its mechanism of action is it inhibited by the enzyme bacterial DNA gyrase which nicks double strand DNA and afterwards negative supercoils and nicked ends are developed. Ciprofloxacin. It is more potent first generation fluoroquinolones It is active against broad range of bacteria. The most susceptible are towards anaerobic gram-negative bacilli. Its pharmacokinetics are it are absorbed rapid orally, then food delays absorption and first pass metabolism occurs in liver. Trade name are Cifran, Ciflox, Ciprobid or Cifrolot. Ciprofloxacin is effective in a broad range of infection like urinary tract infection, gonorrhea, chancroid, bacterial gastroenteritis, typhoid, respiratory infection, bone infection, soft tissue, gynecological and wound infection, tuberculosis, gram-negative, septicemias, meningitis, prophylaxis, conjunctivitis. Norfloxacin, it is less potent than ciprofloxacin. The MIC value for most gram-negative bacteria is 2 to 4 times higher than ciprofloxacin. Many Pseudomonas and gram-positive organisms are not inhibited by norfloxacin, but then mostly it can be used in urinary tract infection. Norbactin, Norflox, 200, 400 and 800 strength tablets are available in market. Ofloxacin, this fluoroquinolone is somewhat less active than ciprofloxacin against gram-negative bacteria, but it has more potent against gram-positive bacteria and certain anaerobes. It has good activity against chlamydia and mycoplasma. Trade name are Oflox, Zenflox, Xenocin, Travid, etc. Levofloxacin. Levofloxacin, it is the active levoisomer of ofloxacin. It has improved against Streptococci pneumoniae and other gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. So its trade name are Gluvox, Glivo, Levoflox, Livode and many more. It is available in the strength of 250, 500 and 750 milligram tablets. Second generation ciprofloxacin are Lemofloxacin, Sparfloxacin, Gatifloxacin, Moxifloxacin, Gamifloxacin and Prolirofloxacin. In all these second generation, they are more potent towards gram-negative and gram-positive bacteria. Behind this all, Gatifloxacin, Moxifloxacin and Gamifloxacin are used in ear and eye infections also. Beta-lactam antibiotics. These antibiotics have beta-lactam ring which are derived from in penicillin and cephalosporin group. Penicillin, all beta-lactam antibiotics interfere with synthesis of bacterial cell wall. So they devoid to grow bacteria in our body. Penicillin G or benzyl penicillin. These have this antibacterial spectrum of penicillin G is narrow spectrum antibiotic. Activity is limited primarily to gram-positive bacteria only and few gram-negative bacteria and anaerobes. Synthetic penicillin. Synthetic penicillins are produced chemically by combining specific and chemicals. Classification of beta-lactam antibiotics are acid resistant alternative to penicillin G, that are phenoxymethylpenicillin, penicillinase resistant penicillin methicillin, cloxacillin or dicycloxin. Extended spectrum penicillin, they are aminopenicillins, ampicillin, then carboxypenicillin and uridopenicillin. Acid resistant alternative to penicillin G are phenoxymethylpenicillin. It differs from penicillin G, only it has acid stable activity. Oral absorption is better, peak blood level reached in 1 hour and plasma half-life is around 30 to 60 minutes. Its dose is 250 to 500 milligram in infants, and in infants it is given in 60 milligram dose. In children 125 to 250 milligram, given 6 hourly. Extended spectrum penicillins like aminopenicillins and other They are semi-synthetic penicillin which are derived from fungi and are active against a variety of gram-negative bacilli. The groups are aminopenicillins. These aminopenicillin have ampicillin and other drugs which have amino substitution in the side chain. Ampicillin, it is active against all organisms sensitive to penicillin G, like gram-negative bacilli, H. influenzae, E. coli, Proteus, Salmonella, Shigella and Helicobacter pylori. Its pharmacokinetic is not degraded by gastric juice. Oral absorption is incomplete, but adequate plasma half-life is 1 hour. Its dose is 0.5 to 2 gram, oral, IM or IV depending on the severity of infection. It is used in urinary tract infection, respiratory tract infection, meningitis, gonorrhea, typhoid, bacillary dysentery, cholecystitis, subacute bacterial endocarditis, and in adverse effect of diarrhea. Next is beta-lactamase and inhibitor. These beta-lactamase inhibitor are from the family of enzymes that produce many gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria that inactive beta-lactam antibiotics by opening the beta-lactam ring. When beta-lactam ring is there besides the cell wall of every bacteria, this beta-lactam ring is destroyed by beta-lactam antibiotic. Clavulanic acid. In this clavulanic acid obtained from Streptomyces clavulangiers, it has a beta-lactam ring but no antibacterial activities have its own. Hence, clavulanic acid is mixed with other antibiotics like amoxicillin plus clavulanic acid, ampicillin plus clavulanic acid. These combinations are available in market. Clavulanic acid, its pharmacokinetics, it has oral absorption rapid and bioavailability is 60% and the elimination time is 1 hour. Sulbactam. Sulbactam, it is a semi-synthetic beta-lactamase inhibitor. It is related chemically as well as in activity to clavulanic acid. Cephalosporins. These are the group of semi-synthetic antibiotics derived from cephalosporin C from a fungus known as Cephalosporium. They are first generation cephalosporin. In first generation, parental and oral cephalosporins are there. In parental, cefazolin, oral cephalexin and cefadroxil. Second generation cephalosporin are in parental route cefuroxime and cefuroxetin. In oral, cefaclor, cefuroxamine and cefproxil. In third generation cephalosporin, parental are ceftaxime, then ceftriaxone, ceftriaxone, ceftazidime and cefoperazone. In oral, cefixime, cefpodoxime, proxetal, cefdinir and ceftibutane, ceftamate and pivoxil. In fourth generation, only parenteral medicines are available. They are cefepime and cefpirome. First generation cephalosporin, they are active against gram positive and weaker against gram negative bacteria. These are the drugs. Cefazolin. Cefazolin, it is a prototype first generation cephalosporin that is active against most penicillin G sensitive organisms. Its dose is 0.5 gram 8 hourly. Ceflexime, it is most commonly used orally effective first generation cephalosporin. Its dose is 250 to 500 milligram, available in capsule form. Cefadroxil, a close cognomer of cefalexin and have good tissue penetration. Its dose is 0.5 to 1 gram BD. Second generation cephalosporin, these are developed subsequent to the first generation compound and more active towards against gram negative organism. Third generation is also similarly developed against first generation cephalosporin. Now fourth generation cephalosporin, they have distinctive feature of this last developed subgroup of cephalosporin is non-subsequently. It has chromosomal lactamase, beta-lactamase, in addition to have high potency against Enterobacteriaceae and spectrum of activity against the third generation compounds. It is due to highly potency and extended spectrum. It is effective in many serious infections like hospital-acquired pneumonia, febrile neutropenia, bacteremia, septicemia. Higher concentration attained in CSF and excreted through kidney. Its plasma half-life is 2 hours. Its dose is 1 to 2 gram in IV form for 8 to 12 hourly. In children with febrile neutropenia, 50 milligram per kg for 8 hourly. Cifroprom, Cefprime. This is 4th generation cephalosporin. It is indicated in treatment of many various resistant hospital-acquired infections, including septicemia, respiratory tract infections, and many more. It is more effective in gram-negative bacteria. It is resistant to many beta-lactamase. It inhibits type 1 beta-lactamase produced in Enterobacteriaceae. Its dose is 1 to 2 gram IM or IV 12 hourly. Microlid antibiotics. These microlid antibiotics, they have microcyclic lactone ring which is attached to sugar. In that, erythromycin is a drug of choice. It is isolated from Streptomyces erythraeus in 1952. It has bacteriostatic at a low but cidal activity in high concentration. Cidal action depends on organism concerned and its rate of multiplication. It is sensitive to gram-positive bacteria, accumulate erythromycin intracellularly by active transport. It is generally highly active against Streptococcus pyogenes and Streptoneumoi, gonorrhea, Clostridia, diphtheria and listeria. Its preparation and doses are 250 to 500 mg 6 hourly in children, 30 to 60 mg per day, kg per day. Its cream, bases and other things are available in market. It is used as an alternative to penicillin, used in diphtheria, tetanus, syphilis, gonorrhea, pneumonia and whooping cough. Now newer microlids like roxithromycin, clarithromycin, azithromycin are used nowadays. Roxithromycin, it is a synthetic longer acting acid stable microlid whose antimicrobial spectrum resembles closely to that of erythromycin. It is more potent against Gardenia vaginalis, Legionella, Bacteria pertussis and other bacteria also. Its absorption is very good and at its plasma half-life is 12 hours. Clarithromycin, it is antimicrobial spectrum of clarithromycin is similar to that of erythromycin, that includes Mycobact avium complex and other typical mycobacteria like Bacteria fragilis. Azithromycin, this azylid cogner of erythromycin has an expanded spectrum which has improved pharmacokinetic and have drug interaction profile also. It is more active than other microlids against influenza, then Mycoplasma chlamydia, pneumonia, Legionella, Moraxella and other Campylobacter, Trichomatis and Diarrhea, etc. Its dose is 500 mg once a day, 1 hour before or 2 hours after food. Because the azithromycin has a capability that if it is taken with food or before just taking food, its action will be decreased. 250 and 500 mg capsules are available and tablets are available in market. Lincosamide antibiotics. Lincosamide antibiotics, they are clindamycin, lincomycin. In clindamycin, this is a potent lincosamide antibiotic. It has similar mechanism of action to that of and spectrum to that of erythromycin. It inhibits protein synthesis by binding 5-OS ribosome. It has modification ribosomal binding site and antibiotic efflux is not an mechanism of clindamycin resistance. Generally, clindamycin inhibit most gram-positive cocaine. Dose is 150 to 300 mg QID. Lincomycin, it is a foreigner of clindamycin and has similar antibacterial and toxic properties like that of clindamycin. Its dose is 500 mg TDS. Glycopeptide antibiotics. These glycopeptide antibiotics, they had glycogen peptide in their chain. Vancomycin. It is a glycopeptide antibiotic that was discovered in 1956. It is a substitute to penicillin and it has efficacy towards MRSA, streptococci, enterococcus and many more bacteria. It has bactericidal action on gram-positive cocci, Neisseria, Clostridia and Dephthroides. It is given orally at a dose of 125 to 500 mg 6 hourly. It is a second drug of choice to metronidazole for antibiotic associated pseudomembranous enterocolitis like difficile staphylococci enterocolitis and other. Polypeptide antibiotics. Now in polypeptide antibiotics, these are low molecular weight cationic polypeptide antibiotics. All are powerful bactericidal agents, especially towards the gram-positive bacteria. Its uses are topically used in combination with antimicrobial for skin infection, burn, otitis externa, conjunctivitis, oral cornea, gram-negative bacteria like Pseudomonas. Orally, gram-negative bacilli like E. coli, Salmonella, Shigella, diarrheas used in infant children with Pseudomonas suprainfection enteritis. So this was all about antimicrobial agents. Thank you.